having an amazing day. It's Gibbs with I Travel for Culture, and we're here in Accra, Ghana. This is day one. Today is all about local. We're looking at the Nima Market and also Teshie as well. We're going to be hitting those two areas up today. We'll be in Accra, Ghana for a total of 84 hours. Whoa. CJ.
Yeah.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Come. So this is day one in Accra, Ghana. These are tour guides. It's Cassandra and CJ. And we're at our first location, right?
Yeah.
So where are we right now?
This is Black Star Square. That's the Black Star Square you're seeing.
Yeah.
And the other side of it
is the Independence.
Is the Independence Square. This was the first place Ghana got their independence. That's the place where they announced their independence, their freedom, to be a sovereign.
So whenever you're having any type of political
events, it's also being used for other purposes.
So would you say that this is the center of the city?
Yes.
Yeah, this is center of Accra.
This is Central
Accra.
Central Accra.
Yeah.
We have it. So you think we can go up in here? You can go to the top?
All
right, let's check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
This place is called the Independence Arch, and above there you see the Black Star symbol.
Yes.
This place was built by the first Prime Minister and first President of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He said, our independence is meaningless except its link with the total liberation of all Africans are living under colonial rule. So to achieve that goal, the president decided to put up this place and adopted the Black Star symbol from the famous Black Star line shape owned by Marcus Garvey. If you make a very critical analysis of Africa's rise from colonial rule to independence, realize that indeed Ghana was the Leo Star. Ghana was the trailblazer. This place was the genesis. Indeed, there was a widespread of independent attainment on the continent of Africa because of the great leadership that was given by the man Kwame Nkrumah. African liberation and unification was gotten from the great Marcus Garvey.
With the history and the culture that Black Star represents, how is it perceived? This is 2024. And so the locals, is this something that's embedded within the culture of the local people? How are things perceived right now?
It's dimming. It's dimming not because the people don't love the Black Star or don't know what the Black Star is. It's dimming, one is political reason, two is economic reason. The only time that fire starts to ignite is when the Black Star, the team, right, gets to very important tournament. But as people like us, the hardcore Kayayei, the hardcore Nkrumahs, we still keep the fire in our hearts, and we believe that Black Star is not just a symbol, but it's a message that Black people are unique and must always rise to their fullest potential by with time. And I believe that if it's a conscious and very intentional effort, the people who accept and embrace the Black Star.
Heard it from the man himself. Black Star is not just a symbol, but it's culture. It's embedded within the population. Don't let that fire die, guys. We're moving on. Thank you so much, brother.
It's my pleasure.
So we're on our way to Teshie. This is where the locals live. This is real life. Hey guys, we're out here at Teshie. This is the fisherman's village. You can look right over there. You can see several of the fishing boats over there. Also how some of the other villagers live as well. So this is a community itself. It's not a market per se.
His name is Adash.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his name.
And Teshie is a fisherman, right? Yeah. How long have you been fishing?
Yeah, I feel it's for
15 years.
What is for 15?
You're 15 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old are you now?
He's now 40 years.
40, okay.
So he's been fishing since he was 15.
So tell me, is being a fisherman a good life?
According to him, when you have your own boat and you start fishing, they have people who work for them that go through the sea and get the fish and bring. If you get someone who is very good, that comes back with a good catch, you make good sales, and it's very good. But if you don't meet anyone who can help in such a way, you always go at a loss. Because before he comes down to the shore here, almost half of the fish is gone from the boat. You have to struggle. Sometimes you go within even a week and you don't get anything at all. You have to come home empty-handed.
But during the week, what does this area look like?
Most times when they even go and get good catch, there are no cold stores or places they save or store the fishes. It goes bad, and then they run at a loss. He has children. He has 2 children.
Would you recommend that they become fishermen?
He will never encourage his children to come here. Most of them don't even have a fishing boat now. The government promised them, they come back and nothing is working. So most of them who don't have boats, this is where they keep their nets. So until they get their boats, the nets will still be here until something is going for them.
When we're filming, we always want to make sure that we get permission to film. So keep that in mind whenever you come over here. But these guys are repairing a broken boat. It's just very much a manual process. Very heavy wood.
So when it rains heavily, it comes down all the way. The whole place gets flooded and nobody can stand here.
They don't have a cocoa farm here or any plantation farm.
Yes,
this is
fish.
What they do.
Survive.
Fish, just to fish to survive.
When was business good?
They have seasons and time they get when fish is really in season.
Okay.
And then they are saying the way they fish, they have their own season. It's not like the way we count it. After Christmas, they are in their 7th month. That is how they calculate the way they have fish. So most times when they come back from fishing and their nets are destroyed.
It's all because of these, a lot because of these.
It's all because of that.
So we see right here.
Yeah. And so they've left them here to help their neighbors if they encounter such problems. So they can get it over to them to replace something.
Thank both of you guys so much on behalf of I Travel for Culture and for shedding light on your community, what's going on in the village, what's going on with you and your story. And our viewers will really appreciate viewing this and understanding more about what's going on in this community. That's it, guys. So we're at in the community of Teshie, and it's a wonderful community, but you can see they're truly struggling here. The fishing is not what it used to be. People are struggling to survive. You know, you can see the nets, the cargo nets, where the snails have totally destroyed. It used to be a very vibrant village, but people are really struggling to make it these days. And looks like the government has tried to help.
Some parts of Ghana, and some are from the neighboring country. Yeah, so here in Nima, you could find people from Burkina Faso, people from Mali, people from Niger, people from Togo, Benin, Nigeria, all here in Nima.
Yeah.
Yes.
All converge here.
Yeah, all in Nima,
yes. Immigrant community.
Yes.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, so we're going to proceed. Yeah, all right. Beautiful Catholic Church. It was built in 1942 by the Italian missionary. And the reason why it's called a St. Kizito Church is because when Catholic was established, the first believer, he was the first believer of Catholic. So that's the reason why the name is St. Kizito Catholic Church.
Yeah. So would you say that Nima is a large community?
Yeah, Nima is a large community. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Nima is a large. You could find everyone from Nima. Yeah, we still have some good people, including footballers.
Yeah.
Whereby they came out right here in Nima.
But land-wise, it's a pretty large community.
Yeah, it's a pretty large community with.
Which is the turmeric.
All you see in here are
that's the turmeric.
That's the turmeric. All you see are different kind of spicy.
I can smell that. I can smell the rosemary.
Yeah.
Well, what is this?
A glue also another spicy whereby we put it in like a fruit drink. Or you know, stew. Basically, yeah, here in Nima, we speak like, apart from Twi, we speak Hausa because we still have people from Nigeria migrate here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what were you just speaking? Hausa?
Hausa, what I'm speaking, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we speak Hausa, we speak Twi, we speak Gan.
Uh-huh.
And we still have our own dialogue, my own dialogue from the northern part that I speak. So you could find someone speaking like 5, 6 local languages. So what you see right here is is a traditional herbal medicine which cures malaria fever, hypertension, constipation, stomach ulcer, and fibroid.
Yeah.
What you need to come to the woman, tell her what's wrong with you. So this one is more like a local pharmacy.
And then she'll prepare the concoction for you.
She'll select one of the roots, leaf, and the special pots whereby you put it in it. When you put it in this special pot, you boil it like a tea.
Yeah.
When it gets boiled, then you could start taking it morning, afternoon, evening. Then you could see for some improvement. Some taste bitter and some taste sweet.
So a lot of these things are like the roots, the bark. I see the bark off the tree.
The bark of the tree, and some are the roots, some are from the main roots itself, and the leaves, some of the bark of the trees. She has like a different kind. Yeah. With the men, if you want to be strong, or maybe like a good in bed, would explain. Yeah. She could add in more.
She could add
so that we call it manpower, so that you could be strong on bed as well. Yeah. You could be strong on bed.
What is this? What is this one?
It's the same, so you could mix this one with the other one.
Does that grow on a
tree? Yeah.
It grows on a tree?
Yes. So everything is very useful. So let's go more further. I love it. Yeah. We're gonna see more. Yeah.
Thank you. So what's your name?
Yeah, we are Sunaka.
So Isa Mohammed.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Isa Mohammed. Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about why you
have been Kayayei now. When I'm Kayayei, yeah.
Ina yin dinki.
Yeah.
Ina yin dinki.
Yeah. Da me kuma?
To shine dai kawai nake wannan shi.
Yeah.
Kullum ta da safe da kike kenan a dora ka anan.
Yeah. So
ina yawo da ita.
Each and every day, he normally carries machine on his shoulder whilst walking around. Wherever someone has like a little bit, maybe straw or maybe sheds got torn, he's gonna he's gonna repair.
So you repair it.
You repair it for the person. Yeah.
Do you stay really busy?
Yeah.
You stay really busy?
Kullum ina samun kasuwa.
Yeah. He said every day he get busy. Every day with people bringing stuffs.
So do you create your own garment as well, or do you just repair it?
Yeah, we kana yin wangan ka material ka ko dai kana dai karban na mutane dai kana dai yin dai ne kawai.
Ina dinga tsohon kare gari.
Yeah, he said you normally go to people and just get them to just sew it. Yeah, it doesn't sew completely. Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
We are good in the share one.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Bless. Can I talk to you?
Why not on video? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Gibbs. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Fine, thank you.
Oh, and you speak English really well.
I'm from Volta region. I'm married to a Northerner.
Okay. Cool. So how long have you been living in the compound?
For my entire life.
Yep.
Even though I'm married, I normally come to visit my mom.
Yeah. Oh, that's your mom.
Yes, that's
Hi, Mom.
my mom.
Hey. So tell me about how's life in the compound. Like, tell me about being here.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Challenging.
We live like family.
Yeah.
So a lot of different families live
Different
out here.
family, from different areas.
So then when you come here, like how do people choose to come to this compound? Does anyone ever move and go away to somewhere else? So,
So whenever you go far away,
You
you are
still come back.
yearning to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the life is here.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
I feel the vibe. I feel the
I want
energy.
you to feel it. I want you to feel it.
I feel it already.
Almost everything is here. Everything.
I don't
It's
think
like,
I've traveled a lot. I don't think I've found a nicer group of people that have just kind of welcomed us with open arms. And the food. I see mom.
it.
I see mama's over there. What is mama working on? What is
Pepper and then tomato.
and tomato.
Yeah.
Okay. The pepper is very hot. Very hot.
Yes.
Is there a green pepper? Now which one is the hottest?
So this one, almost all is the same.
Oh, okay. But it's still,
Sometimes you can get it this way. It's not all that hot.
okay.
But sometimes, if
No.
you're
Yeah.
not careful, you die.
Ty, I'm gonna let you try the pepper.
Yeah, you have to try.
I already told him about the Ghanaian dish, so.
Hot pepper.
That cool, yeah.
With hot pepper.
Okay.
And then fried fish.
That's what it is? Okay.
You come back.
I will come up for it. What do you have here?
This is onion.
Oh, this onion.
Yes, onion.
Okay. Yeah.
Here is gari.
Consistent.
Is it?
Yes. That's how we eat it.
It's more,
It's a little bit sugar.
yeah.
No, for that's
This one is a raw, no sugar.
It's like a oldie taste. Then is that banana? No.
Not a banana.
is it?
I couldn't see.
Hidden.
Yeah, it's
What? It's called what now?
yeah. The local name we call it prekese, but it has a significant name.
For soup.
Yes.
Okay.
And nuts.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you wanted anybody that's looking at this video to know something about Nima and what it's like here and in the compound and in the city, tell us what you want them to know.
A lot. I have a whole lot to tell them. But you see, the Hausa people says Nima is called Tumbingiwa. You see the elephant stomach.
Yeah.
Almost
It's more like
everything.
everything inside.
Yes, Nima is more or less like the elephant stomach.
Yeah.
Very interesting people, loving people, and sometimes people speak bad about Nima.
Yeah,
Like if you don't
the
feel it,
perceptions, yeah.
you don't know where you are, what you are missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always say I'm a Nimerian.
Say that again.
I'm a Nimerian.
Marion.
Nimerian.
Marion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
American.
American. Nima.
Nima.
Nimerian.
Marion. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking to us today.
You're most welcome.
Your smile is
Most
just
welcome.
contagious.
Thank you. Thank you. You're
Mom,
most welcome.
thank you so much. And this has been great. I think a lot of people, they have preconceived notions about Africa.
Yeah.
So we wanted to shed light on to that, and thank you for allowing us to come into your home and speak with you about Nima
Yeah.
and your
Nimerian.
Marion.
That's beautiful. Nimerian.
You are. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
All right. Much love. Much love. Next, they have rice and what else? Vegetables. No pepper. Different. Special thanks to my man Hamza for showing us the Nima community. We have a great time today. We're getting ready to partake into this hibiscus drink. It's not a tea. It's not a tea. It's a drink. It's a drink. Yeah, it's a drink. Yeah, if it's a hot, then you found new friends. It's a drink.
Yeah, I didn't have to, but I have my phone here.
So here we go. Yeah. New friends. Yeah, okay. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Gibbs with I Travel for Culture. We're on day 2 in Accra, Ghana. We're in the central market right now, and it is busy. This is the largest market in Accra. I'm not quite sure how long the distance is from end to end, but it is bananas. And trying to drive through here is crazy. So we're looking for a parking place right now, and then from later on, we're going to head from Central Market and move on to Jamestown, which is going to be an experience in itself. And we'll try some of the local street foods. It's going to be an amazing day.
Okay.
So it looks like we're about to park right now. So we're going to fit in here. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a great day. So we're currently in the heart of the Central Market in Accra, Ghana. If you look around, you can find here everything that you would hopefully want to find. You got rugs that's being measured right now. There's carpet, exactly. And then you've got flowers that's on the street. You got secondhand clothes. You've got food. I saw iPhones for sale. I mean, anything that you can think of, you can get it within this place right here. What is really amazing are the ladies that carry literally everything on their head. Can you tell me about them? They're called Kayayei?
Yes, the Kayayei.
Yeah.
They are mostly from the north. They come down in Accra here just to help people by carrying their luggages so that they can also feed by the day.
Yeah. So I've seen like them carrying some tremendous weight on top of their heads. Like, and they will travel for distances.
Yes, at this time.
With this weight on their heads. So we're in the process of tasting some traditional Ghanaian food, which is going to be phenomenal. We've got some of the fish, and this is actually turkey here. This is a different type of fish. This is octopus, and these are shrimp. And I've asked them to kind of prepare a plate full of everything so that we can sit down and try a little bit of it all. This is going to be great. I've been looking forward to trying traditional Ghanaian food. It's going to be, So traditionally, before we eat, we wash our hands. So we just went over to the cooler there, got some fresh water and soap, washed our hands because we're going to be sharing this dish. We've got some of everything that's going on here. We've got the kenke, which is a traditional Ghanaian food, and it's filling, right? It's very filling for you to fill you up. And then we've got the fresh avocado. This is the turkey. And we've got fish. I'm not quite sure what type of fish this is, but it's fish, and these are shrimp, right? And then here we have, what is this? This is the octopus. This is the octopus. And then over here, if you can see this, this is a spicy, what is this called? Shito. And then you just...
So what do you say about the food? In totality?
It's my first time eating a Ghanaian dish, like traditionally. And I love the way it's prepared. I like the salted fish, the preserved fish, the octopus, the texture, along with the kenke and the different spices. It's phenomenal. I've never experienced anything quite like this before. And I'm very blessed to have this experience with you guys.
I'll tell you, you're welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
And what's your name? She's Abigail.
Abigail? Okay. So how did you start being a Kayayei?
We get a lot of challenges, and there are some things maybe you may get up in the morning on a sleep, waking up early, coming here, and then you may end up not getting what you want. We suffer a lot. It's not easy. Things are not easy for us, but we do manage. Because we pick a car from our place here to struggle and then get what we want. So anytime we are here, we get a lot of insults. Someone who is not even your mom type, your brother, he can just or her insult you anyhow they want.
What time do you wake up?
We wake up around 5 in the morning.
So do you have a location or someone you work for purposely?
Yes, we have a bosses that we work for, the owner of the pharmacy.
Okay.
So they give you a time for you.
Okay, you are in a pharmacy department, so at least you have something you work for.
Yes.
Okay. So carrying loads, why did you come to do Kayayei?
To get a future, because we have a lot in our hometown. We have a lot in our house.
Can you give me
assuming like me, I've learned a work and I want to open a shop.
Okay.
So I came here to struggle and then I'll get some money and then I'll go and open the shop.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from North, Nalengu.
Nalengu, in the northern region.
Yes.
Okay.
And your day could be 12, 14-hour days. What time does your day usually end?
Sometimes we came here around, the work starts around 8. And then we close sometimes 5 or 6. Okay. Sometimes if the work is too much, we close 9, especially Fridays. Fridays we work a lot, we carry a lot. There are some goods like this that we carry and come. So that day we don't close early. And the daily payment is 30 cedis.
Wow, for the whole day.
And the kind of things you are going to carry is not easy. You may end up carrying some things where you don't breathe well. So we suffer a lot from it. But we don't have anything to do just to survive from it. Because you came here for a reason. So that's what we are facing through the Kayayei.
I'm really touched by your story.
Yes.
And I'm really sympathizing with you.
Thank you.
But we all believe as Africans, we are still struggling. And whatever we put in effort to do in this life, it will definitely come out for a better yield.
Yes.
So your efforts will never go in vain.
Amen.
And we thank God you are not going or doing anything anyhow, but you are in for a purpose.
Amen.
So we pray you achieve whatever you are in for.
Amen.
So you can start your own shop by God's grace.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
We're praying for your best interests,
Amen.
and God is with us. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Are you guys ready?
So what's your name?
So my name is Nii Akwe, born and raised in Jamestown. And actually, I'm a history teller. I tell people's history. So I'm ever ready to give you any information at all you guys need to know in Jamestown here.
Okay.
So my people or my viewers, actually it was Portuguese and the Swedish in Cape Coast, that was 1471. And Danish and the Dutch and the British were here into 15th, into 16th century. But it was British that really stays for a long period of time here. That is why Jamestown is the oldest part of Accra. So when you guys arrive in Jamestown, these are the places when you guys arrive, you can visit and see. The British slave dungeon, the British fort, and then the British palace. So now we are heading towards the, going into the British fort. Okay. You can ask questions and then you make more photos. And then the Bible House used to be the British slave masters' offices. Whenever the British slave masters are ordering the slave, this is where they go in there and book an appointment before they ship the slave to so many countries. The Bible House. So we are in a British fort that built in 1633, used as a slavery activities. After they stopped the slavery, it became the prison. So this is where our Prime Minister, Nkrumah, the Ghanaian Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister of Ghana, this is where the British jailed him in a year in 1950s. So this was a grave I pointed to you outside, the story of him. The grave I pointed to Joseph Davidson of boxing in North America, master and supercargo. He's the Western's notorious slave master that ships a lot of slaves to so many countries. He died in here in 1820s and slavery was abolished in 1700. After slavery, he raped a lot of black women to have children with. So when we call his name in Jamestown, 17 to 20% of black people carries his name here, Davis. So we're going inside to see where the Prime Minister was being jailed. So this is where the Prime Minister was being jailed in a year in 1950s. The Prime Minister has a group of people that are known as the Big Six. So when you notice on our currency, the 6 head on our money, they were the founder of Ghana. So this is Nkrumah. And then this part of them, the whole group are called the Big Six. So when he was being jailed here for a year, these 5 of them knows that the slave masters wants to kill him. So what they were doing is that they have to protect him so that they might not kill him. Come inside. Ooh. So they drop food, water up here. They drop food and water up here. Food, water comes through the hole for the Prime Minister. Food, water. And then this was his bed. Only him here for a year in 1950s. And then he came out in 1957 and then we overthrown the British away. And then the name Gold Coast was changed into Ghana. And then the meaning of Ghana is warrior king. That's the meaning of Ghana, warrior king.
Is this how we got ventilation?
No, during the, this was just made by prison time. By the slavery time, there was no window here, so they did not get air ventilation. The reason why they pile a lot of people in one room like sardines is that the slave masters know that we are very strong and very powerful. So for them not to overcome us, they have to pile us in a small room like sardines. So that when it's time for us to be shipped, it becomes very soft and very weak. And then these are all slave shackles.
Oh, gosh.
These are all slave shackles, to shackle slaves.
Yeah. The door of no return.
The door of no return.
Right here.
Yeah. And then that's a slave market.
So this is the market area.
And see, these are all shackles.
These are shackles.
These are all shackles.
Yep. And then when they exited that door right there, that was it. They were not returning.
They still have an underground tunnel that takes them to the ocean. But the tunnel was blocked because this place became prison. Slaves that comes through this door, you see where I'm standing. This was the loading point of the slave. It has an underground tunnel that connected them straight to the ocean. The ships are there waiting for them and they send them to so many countries. But the reason why it was blocked is that after slavery, this place became prison. So for the prisoners not to escape, they have to close it. So this small room is known as waiting for the next ship. And waiting for the next ship between you and me, we are waiting to die.
Yes.
They keep slaves in this small room for 17 to 18 months to 19 months. No food, no water. You're still waiting for the next ship. And then this fort was originally built by the British. And then the materials they used to build this, the yellow stones are from the Dutch. The red stones are from the UK, from England. And then at that time, there was nothing like cement. So they used crabs. The crab shells, they blend it into a powder form and then they use it as cement to build the British fort. And then using the crab shells, it was a black man idea.
Keep off the street foundation.
Keep off the street.
And how many children do you have here?
We have a lot of kids. Come in and see. Hi. These are the kids that when we start growing them, they can get a better future.
Yeah.
So we grow from 2 years, 3 years, 4 years like this. So actually, this library was also held by people from all over the country. There's a school in Pennsylvania University. So this library was just 6 months ago. Yeah.
Nice. So she sends all these books. They send all these books on a regular basis.
They do everything here. So that's jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Food to be served today is jollof rice.
Yeah. That's lunch.
Yeah, that's lunch.
That's lunch.
We are in Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park and learn about first president, Dr. Osadifo Kwame Nkrumah. This place is known as the Declaration Ground. At the far end of the fountain, we have a statue of a man drumming to the side, and then a statue of a man playing a guitar to that side. The people on the fountain are known as the horn blowers. Singers. Traditionally, they are not supposed to play their band to the person that they are announcing. But because Nkrumah said they have to play their band way down to us. So
this place is called the Museum. It was designed by a Ghanaian architect named Don Atta. It was built by Chinese people and they used Italian marbles. This is the third and final burial place of the Sajiko Nkrumah. Probably the only place he was put in the ground.
This was erected by the Chinese, right? They built the Chinese, they built this, and so the whole structure, they invested in this. How about for the rest of the part, the area?
This statue was previously at the old Parliament's house, and in that coup, most of the things that belong to now were vandalized by the military and an anti-mob. The statue's head is over here because after the statue was destroyed, the head of it got missing for 43 years. It was later returned in 2009 by an person.
Tell us about the place. Have you been here for a while, working for it? Less than 6 months? Okay. How do you like it? Yeah. So what is it all about? What do you do here?
Yeah, we have catfish, we have jollof rice, we have fried rice, we have fried pork.
So you're telling me I can actually choose my own catfish?
Okay, yeah.
We're actually getting ready to get our own catfish, pick out our own catfish, and he's gonna kill it for us. And we're gonna watch it. That's kind of morbid, isn't it? Ah, yeah. That's a good fish. Yeah. All right.
So now I'm going to put the spices.
Okay, you're gonna stuff it with spices.
Yeah, so if you want, calculate chicken capture.
So Bernard is inviting us into the kitchen, and we're gonna check out.
Yes, Lino kitchen.
Lino's kitchen.
Everything is inside: pepper, ginger, garlic. I'm mixing everything with this. So now I'm going to put my spices so that we can get a taste.
Now, what kind of sauce is that? It's spicy?
Yeah, it's spicy.
No, this is the green color, onion, carrots. Man, I'm so excited. Here we go. So this is what we've been waiting for. This is the fish of all fish. Yeah. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what we got here. Y'all ready for this? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ah. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, open that bad boy up. You got the carrots, the pepper. Man, this is gonna be so good. So we're going in. It's really hot. It's good. Yeah. But it'll be better when you guys join me. So yeah, so let's do it. Hi everyone, it's Gibbs with I Travel for Culture, and today is day 3 of our docu-series, Ghana. We're in Accra, but today we're going to the eastern side, about an hour and a half from Accra. What's the area that it's called?
Aburi.
It's called Aburi.
Yeah.
And so Aburi, what should we see over in Aburi?
We expect beautiful trees that has meaningful use, trees that can bring life.
Oh, we're leaving Accra now, and I think we're passing through some of the more expensive neighborhoods.
This is Legon.
Yeah. They are mostly owned by big men in the society.
Okay.
So we call here the expensive areas.
So yeah, so the big men are the ones who have money, influence. So this is good. What we're going to do is we're going to get an education when we get there about the beads. Yeah. We're going to experience some nature. Day 3 is going to be power packed. Let's go.
This is Aburi Botanic Gardens, the only botanical gardens in Ghana. It is among the 1,600 botanic gardens across the world. It was established by the British. It covers a total land area of 160 acres. That's the size of the park, 160 acres. We have these trees that were brought from West Africa, planted in the year 1895. These are cedars of West Africa. And then again, there are other plants grown on them. We call them parasitic trees, parasite. See the vine coming down. Can you see that? That's what we call parasite. It's a relationship between two species, plants and animals, in which one benefits at the expense of the other one. So the parasite is feeding on the cedar tree. What that means is that the cedar is going to die, and the parasite becomes a tree on its own. It cannot live on its own.
The shade nut tree.
The shade nut tree.
Shade nut tree.
Where we get shea butter from.
Yeah.
From the nut we get the oil, and then the fruit is edible. It's just like mango.
Gold
so
Coast.
This was where our colonial masters used to live back in the days. It was built in 1875, 149 years old building. Can you see this? We call it monkey pod. Yeah. There is a lot of nut inside the pod we eat called Brazilian nut.
Yes.
Very expensive nut we buy in the market. Now, you see, what happens is this: when the pod gets matured, the lid, you see, there's something covering the mouth. The lid becomes detached on its own, and the nut falls to the ground. So when monkeys climb up to eat the fruit, they put the head in the pot and the head gets stuck. That is how they die hanging. Monkeys are very smart, but when it comes to food, they're stupid.
How long does it take that pot to form?
6 months. This is 100 years old, 100 years old cotton tree. Our forefathers also were living inside these trees. See the bedroom? What they do is to put up a tent to cover this place and they live inside as a home. When you go to the forest those days and you get lost, what you have to do is to look for a cotton tree, hit the buttress. You see, it makes a lot of noise. You hit the buttress, it makes a lot of noise. People will trace the sound and find you. When you hit it in the forest, the echo travels far. So they will know that someone is lost in the forest. They will start searching for you. Then also, we have this first tree brought from the US. This was the first one brought from the United States for shade. Cypress tree. 1875 it was planted for shade. 149 years old.
Yeah.
Cypress.
We have a lot of them in the States.
Okay. Now look at this. This was designed by one person. It took him 1.5 years to finish. So we call it struggle of life. What it means is this: life is not easy everywhere you find yourself in the world. You have to work very hard. If you always want the easiest way to make money, number one is either you die, number two, one day you find yourself in a prison. So the tree explained for us to understand how life is all about. When you look up, all the richest people are sitting on top. Then we have poor people struggling at the bottom, all the way to come to the top. So this means that in life, every living thing wants to be at the top. So you have to start life at the bottom. If you misbehave, you're going to remain down forever. These two guys gave up in life. Can you see their faces? These are frustrated guys. They have given up in life. Laziness is a systemic. If you're lazy, it will be very difficult for the blessings of God to touch you. When you look around, the good ones are the ones helping others to go with them. Good people, the bad people are the ones pulling them down. So this means that in life, somebody can make you miserable as long as you live. Somebody too can help you to become whosoever you want to become in the future. This is what we call flamingo bed.
How long does it take to get right?
It's not matured yet.
Okay.
Probably like 3 months.
3 months, okay.
So cocoa comes from South America origin, but this particular type was brought from elsewhere by a Ghanaian called Teshie. He brought cocoa to Ghana in 1879. So this was the type he brought home. This takes 70 years to start bearing fruit, 70 years. Anything that's good takes a longer time. Yeah. This is 36 years old and still bearing fruit. That one, after 10, 15, 20 years, it starts dying one after the other. That's hybrid. In real life, when you have patience, you live long. If you observe, people that have patience, they don't get up and die anyhow. They grow, and die in a very good old age. If you're somebody small, you're angry is very bad. You have to always learn to slow down. That is the best way to live long. This is a good news. See that? 36 years and it's still bearing fruit. Now, this was brought from China. This is Chinese tree. The leaves is used to make camphor balls. Then also the leaves is used to make Vicks, menthol, when you have chest pain or cold.
Like the vapor rub.
Exactly, vapor rub. These are peppercorn trees from Ethiopia. You know peppercorn?
Yes.
We call them black pepper, which is food. Curry powder is made from
the leaf itself.
You dry these leaves, blend it, and then you add turmeric. You know turmeric? Turmeric, That is what will give it color. But curry is green. Indians love curry a lot. All their food is curry, you know. This is pimento tree. Both leaves and the seeds is used as spice. Pimento, all spice.
Really natural.
You see that? So they were brought from southern India. These are southern India trees. India has a lot of spices.
Akelemba.
And
Akelemba was our tour guide today. And we really appreciate him showing us Aburi Botanical Gardens. Learned so much, not just about the gardens itself, but also about life. I love how he almost created a parable between all of the plants and life itself.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And I look forward to seeing you the next time.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I'm home.
Yes.
I'm home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're home.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to Aburi Gardens today.
Yeah.
And I pray that next year same time we'll meet.
All right. Yeah, we'll do it again. All right. God bless. And so we're going through a little forest here to find, I'm not quite sure what we're doing, but it's going to be good, whatever it is. Hello. Hi. So this is palm wine. Palm wine, And this was done within the last couple of days.
No, this was done today.
Today. This is today. Fresh palm wine from today.
Just bend it and blow it away.
Yeah.
Are you blowing?
It's interesting, like a little bit sour, right? Can I talk to you about the wine? Like how do you make the wine? So when they chopped up that palm down for 8 days, it ferments.
2 weeks.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. About 2 weeks it ferments, and then that fermented palm wine.
When they get the palm wine, it is down for 8 days.
Yep. So it lays for 8 days. It lays for 8 days. Yeah. So the palm, the actual palm tree is very important because you can see that it has so many different uses. Not just for the palm wine, but for the gin, for cooking. We sampled the palm nuts, the seeds, and such that can be used in soups. We looked at all of that. The palm tree is very important in this area. Yeah, this is the local Dutch tradition.
It looks.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can have a taste.
Get the smell. Yeah, you can smell it. You can smell that it's strong. Yeah, let me just get a little taste.
Just a little.
Just a little taste.
That is nice. Nice. Oh.
It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Yeah, after you drink it, you definitely feel warm. That's for sure. What are you feeling?
I wish I had this in States.
No, this is good. This is good stuff. Thank you. Okay, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing this information with us. This is good to know. So I'm gonna eat some food today for the first time. I'm grinding my own spices.
Yeah.
So they're gonna show me how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got it. Just mash it in. Circle all that. Okay. I got it.
So?
Yeah, using this end right here. Yeah, got it. I'll take it around this. So you gotta truly work for your food. So we're getting crab and snail and also mushroom. That's one of the food. Hey guys, we are in Accra. Still, no, this is actually, where are we? Aburi. Aburi.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so we're actually in Aburi. We're on the top of the mountain. We just drove in from Accra, got a chance to see the Botanical Gardens, and now we're taking a stop off to check out the Fufu. It's our first time trying Fufu. And so what I have here in my pot is, you know, I've got a little bit of crab, mushroom, and also snail in my snail and catfish, a smoked catfish. So it's a mixture of things. And so I understand also to top it off, you've got to have what kind of the soup? Palm oil soup to top it off that make it really good. Ty, what are you eating?
I got chicken and goat.
You got chicken and goat.
I had no catfish yesterday.
Yeah. I got chicken and goat with some of the palm oil as well.
Palm oil too.
So, yeah. So we're gonna try this, and then we've got some of the palm wine that we really got from the guys. How's the palm wine?
Yeah, palm wine.
Is the palm wine? Is it good?
How is it good?
It's good, yeah? Okay. So we're gonna try a little bit of palm wine. It's kind of lightly fermented at this particular time. So check in with us. Was off the chain. Now we just arrived here at the beads factory. We're gonna go ahead and check out these beads, see how they're made. We're gonna purchase a lot of them. Each of the beads have a lot of significance depending on how the bead is formed. So we'll learn about all of that today as we go through. Let's go. Everyone that lives here kind of works within the...
Everyone who lives here works here.
Yeah. About how many people?
7 of us with the girls, with the ladies.
Okay.
With some of the ladies.
Yeah.
There are 7. Yeah.
7.
Yes.
Okay, great. Oh, coconut bag. Oh, that's interesting. That's unique.
Yeah.
That's very unique.
Very, very nice.
I mean, how do you come up with the ideas? Like, who would have ever thought to make a coconut bag?
Unique.
Like, what do you come up with these ideas?
This is Africa.
I love it. I love it. Say it one more time.
This is Africa.
This is Africa.
I love it. Just want to give you a little bit about where it is that we're staying here in Accra. Right down the street, literally in almost walking distance, there's a central market, which is the largest market in Ghana. But we're at the Accra City Hotel. The great thing about this hotel is the air conditioning is great. I will say that the air conditioning is great. When I came into the hotel, I didn't have any problems checking in. The ladies really took care of me and attended to all of my needs. Now inside here to my left is actually the restaurant, and I think we're going in there to eat dinner tonight. They kind of sample dishes from all of Africa, particularly Ghana. And this is the lounge area, which I'm traveling with my guy Ty on this particular trip, and Ty is an artist among many things, and he was playing the piano the other night and singing and vibing with a couple of other musicians in this little space. It looks kind of cozy. It's a great place to hang out after the day is over, grab a drink if you wanted to do that. They've got a secondary lounge area really back in the back for an overflow. But it's never really been full in here since we've been here. And then lastly, I wanted to show you the pool area, which is really nice. A couple of minutes ago, if you look over that pan to the left, you'll see the grill. The guy was cooking the chicken for the night. It smells so good. In the very back, if you swing back here, you'll see a lot of the tennis court and a little covered area where you can sit and chill and just have a good time. But this is the Accra City Hotel. Good place to come if you want to be in a central location on your tour to Ghana. The tour, it's not been 72 hours, but it's been 96 hours in Accra, Ghana, non-stop. And I'm here with two of our tour guides. It's been phenomenal to have them. This is Cassie, and this is none other than CJ. And they are with You Come Afrique Tours. Yeah. So I want you guys to come and check these guys out. If you want an authentic experience, these guys are from West Africa. They know the area. Not only do they do the Ghanaian tours, but they also go to other places as well.
Togo, Benin.
Togo,
Benin.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all over. And so we'll put some information about them, down below. But you guys have been phenomenal. I highly recommend you guys. Make sure you come and check them out. You Come Afrique. 96 days in Accra, Ghana. Not just Accra, but we went to Eastern, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we experienced so much. So make sure that you come to Ghana and check out these guys. And I wish you well. I hope you guys have an amazing day. This is Gibbs for I Travel for Culture, and we're out.